This channel is for adults and not for kids. Hey guys, thanks for stopping back by. So a few videos ago, I showed this guy to you guys. This is a sort of a retro homage to the AHI Creature from the Black Lagoon figure. This is made by BrentzDolz, and it's really cool. I just finished painting him about 10 minutes ago. I painted him sort of primitive on purpose, which sounds pretentious as hell, but it's the honest truth. I had to paint him sort of more primitive than what I normally paint because it's trying to emulate that AHI creature, and the paint job on those things were rough. You know, they were damn near rack toys. They were kind of cheaply made. I mean, I would love to own one, and that's why I got this one, because this is probably going to be the closest I get to owning an actual AHI creature from the Black Lagoon. I have the ones made by Super 7. Those are another, you know, lovingly done homage to this piece. But when I saw this one, I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta get that. That's fucking amazing. It's like 8 inches tall. And so yeah, I painted him to sort of resemble what sort of a paint job you would have got on those toys. So there is detail on him, but I had to go back and I painted him twice, because the first time I painted him, I put too much detail on it, which again makes me sound like some kind of pretentious asshole. But I had to go back and dumb it down, basically. So it would look like a little kid toy from the 70s. And I'm happy with the way he turned out now. I mean, I was really happy with the way it looked, but it didn't fit the piece. Hang on. Let me show him off a little better. So he's held on with magnets. It's a 3D printed toy. And I would not have known about him if it hadn't been for I would have got away with it if it hadn't been for that Dr. Durant and those stupid kids. My buddy Rich from Dr. Durant's Sanctum was talking about an awesome Frankenstein figure he picked up from BrentzDolz. And I was like, ooh, that Frankenstein piece is cool. I want one of those. So I went over to, you know, Brent's website, and I saw this creature, and of course the creature bumps Frankenstein out in my book. As I've said a million times before, my 3 favorite monsters are the Creature from the Black Lagoon, Godzilla, and Giger's Alien. Those are the unholy trifecta, the unholy 3. So yeah, he had a Creature from the Black Lagoon, and I was like, well, I have to own that. So I bought this. And anyway, thank you, Rich, for talking about BrentzDolz, and that was cool. And we monster kids have to look out for each other and give each other a heads up when we see something that we think the other guy would like. I know earlier this week, Rich gave me a heads up about that glow-in-the-dark NECA Creature from the Black Lagoon. And yeah, if you guys didn't know about that, there is a glow-in-the-dark NECA Creature from the Black Lagoon. It's a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, but they have them up on their website right now for people like me who aren't going to attend San Diego Comic-Con because it's too fucking people-y. There's too many people. I don't like people. I like monsters. I like to stay at home with my dog. If I'm going to hang out with somebody, it's going to be like maybe 1 or 2 other people that I really enjoy their company. Not 50 million sweating, fat, stinky fucking nerds arguing about how to pronounce Thor's hammer. Actually, it's Mjolnir. Yeah, I'm good. I don't need any of that. I had enough of that type of shit when I was in my 20s, and even then I couldn't really stand it. So, I'm not going anywhere near San Diego Comic-Con. Ever. But you know where I am going near? Cool monster toys like this one being sold by BrentzDolz. Anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a look at him. I was happy with the way he turned out, because he looks like a little primitive toy, and that's what I was going for. Yeah, man, it was a lot cooler looking before this. I had his gills highlighted, not so much in this teal turquoise color that I ended up using, but it was like a lighter color that made the gills really pop. Anyway, the paint job was, dare I say, too sophisticated for this piece. And to be truer to the piece, it had to be a more simpler paint job. And sometimes, you know, when you're painting things, you have to read the crowd. You have to know what's going to work for that piece. And hyper detail was not going to work on this piece. It's not that type of piece. So, yeah, if you guys want to see a nicer painted Gillman, check out my Kyoto resin Gillman model from the Monster Squad that I have on the channel. I painted the shit out of that thing. He looks really good. Anyway, I hope you guys like taking a look at him. When I got the piece in, you know, it was just 3D printed. He was just gray. So I told you guys that when I was done painting, I would show him to you. So, man of my word, there he is. All right, my friends, I hope you guys have a kick-ass weekend. Me and Thor got to start watching our Giallo movies, or it's going to be hella late before we get them on. All right, guys, take it easy.